So about 2 weeks ago, I dropped the wings to the forward hatch off at a glass shop to have the glass replaced. The old glass had become discolored, had patterns on it that weren't supposed to be there, and it leaked. So every time it rained, water would come in and we had to always keep a tarp over it. I wanted to get it back to not leaking and get some new glass so it looked better, and also some dark glass to help cool down the forward V-berth. I just got back from the glass place. They called me this morning, said it was ready. I went and got it, brought it back, and I'm very disappointed. Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Marie.
10 years ago, we bought a broken down trawler for $4,000.
And nothing worked, not even the kitchen sink.
After a lot of hard work and help from our friends and family, we moved aboard Elixir full time. And now we are cruising this old boat while the work and fun continues.
So subscribe and give us a like and come along with us, cruising this old boat.
I just got back from the glass place. They called me this morning, said it was ready. I went and got it, brought it back, and I'm very disappointed. Marie is very disappointed. First of all, the glass is not very dark. We compared it to the new windows we've been putting on the side, and no comparison. The light just comes right through the hatch covers where it's fairly well dimmed on the new windows. So that's the first problem. The second problem, as you can see here, is he didn't do a good job bedding it. He used silicone, which I'm not in favor of, but he had two problems. First, it's obvious from the black that you see here, that's the old bedding material. He used silicone, which is clear, and you can see that they're both on here. So he didn't even clean the old wood before he shot some silicone on there and put the new glass on. That's just a recipe for disaster. It needs to have bare wood so it can adhere to the wood. Secondly, as you see here, he didn't even cover 100% of the surface. He's got this gap here. He just kind of squigglies it around. You can tell his whole intent was just to hold the glass in place. I explained to him what these covers are for and that they need to be as waterproof as possible. I don't think he even tried. So we're very disappointed. As you can see, I've already removed the glass. As soon as I got back, I said, this isn't gonna work. And he told me he had just done this morning, so I knew the silicone wasn't totally set. So I quickly went through and undid it, took the glass out. We're gonna find somewhere we can order some darker glass and just bed it ourselves. Just like that old saying, if you want something done right, do it yourself.
This is a sad situation. Ron just got back from picking them up and has removed the brand new glass and is redoing the work. I guess if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself.
I said the same thing.
You said the same thing. So what is it? Not inquiring minds. Brilliant minds think alike. What's the saying? I can't even think.
I guess it throws brilliant out the window.
Oh, you better watch out. Okay. I've got excuses for my memory problems. What's yours, Ron? Da-da.
I'm concentrating.
You're concentrating, huh? Anyway, it will get taken care of, and the only loss is 2 weeks and $91 and some change. So yeah, that hurts. Ouch. But I know Ron will do a better job. I have confidence in him.
In our last video, I told you how I was going to change the fuel injector on our Ford Lehman, and that ended up not happening. See, I think I was right and he was wrong.
What's that?
My fuel injectors don't look like his. The injector that I was sent was not the proper injector for a Lehman 135 if it's a Lehman 120, and they are not the same. So I had to return that one and order a new one to fit a 135. Now the reason that we needed a new injector is because the old injector had damage on it. As you can see here, it doesn't even seat flat with the little brass gasket thing. I don't know the proper terminology. Part of it had been eaten away, and when we did the engine rebuild, we discovered that part down on the piston head. Actually dropped down there, superheated, and welded to the piston head. So it was working, but it was probably allowing some amount of compression to get past it, and that's not a good thing, so we need to replace it. So we ordered a new one in. So the new one has come in, but we got problems with it too. The sleeve on the new fuel injector is larger by 0.5 millimeters than the old fuel injector, but that's enough that it won't fit in the fuel injection port, so on the engine. So I'm going to take it to a fuel injector shop and see if they can put the proper size sleeve on there and get this thing to work for me.
I'm going to show you how I make an easy sweet treat using only 2 ingredients: sliced almonds and medjool dates, called almond date rolls. So I've got sliced almonds and I have pitted medjool dates. I'm going to use whatever that up to 100 milliliter, I guess. That's just what I've used for a little gauge. I'm not sure how much it is, maybe a half a cup of slivered almonds and 10 medjool dates. I'm gonna blend them up. See, they're chopped up pretty good. Mixed up pretty good. Okay, so I've blended up my slivered almonds and the medjool dates, and now I'm gonna pull out some wax paper. I sprinkle some almonds, slivered almonds that I've chopped up previously. I already had them left over from before, and I'll put them down on the wax paper, and then I'll put my mixture on top of it and roll them and slice them, and they make really nice little sweet treats. Okay, you caught me eating one. And then I refrigerate them. And of course, I'm assuming you can use any type of nut that you like. Pecans, walnuts, cashews, whatever. I've not tried any others yet, but I do plan to do so in the future. And it doesn't take very long to make a great sweet treat. Usually one or two does the trick, and I'm figuring it's better for me than a cookie. So Ron is good at just taking whatever we have available. Tonight I think it's probably like a little bit of onion we had, zucchini, potatoes, and I don't know what all else is in there yet. But he's good at just taking what we have and coming up with some really good spices and flavoring, and makes it really yummy.
Thanks for watching.